Guys, I'm Hayden Crawford from the Dreemtime Academy, and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specializing in color therapy and numerology. Welcome to today's live Starseed Numerology Readings and Insights. Now, did you know that your date of birth carries the secrets of your unique personality blueprint, your strengths and weaknesses, the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures, your true soul purpose, and even your starry origins? Or did you? Did you? I didn't think so. Now, today on the live, I'm going to be revealing some truths about you and your soul's journey based around the lens of colours, numbers, and the alphabet. Now, I work with an incredible sequence of beautiful dual coloured oil bottles, like these ones here, and essence sprays, and of course Pythagorean numerology, which I've found to be the most accurate and reliable form of numerology since I've been teaching it and studying it for the last 10 years. So if you'd like some insights with me today during today's live, then make sure you leave your date of birth into the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. As I said, I'm looking at your day number, ruling number, and personal year cycle influences today during the live. Now, a big thank you as well, first and foremost, for absolutely everybody who's recently subscribed to my channel. I'm absolutely delighted. Thank you so much. It really helps this channel to grow. And please make sure that you leave comments on the podcast episodes of Cosmic Conversations and the Numerology Show, and I'll respond to each and every single one of those. If you also share my videos as well, if you love my videos, share them with people that you love in your life who you feel would benefit from having some insights with me. That would be really super cool as well. So I am going to come first of all to you, Carol. Nice to see you. And you're in Virginia Beach. Oh, beautiful. Lovely to meet you. Welcome to you. All right. Fantabulous. All right. So what's your date of birth then, Carol? That's a very different way of spelling the name as well, isn't it? So I've got an auntie Carol, and it's C-A-R-O-L-E, Carol. And there you go. All right, so you're born on the 5th of August, 1978. Perfect. All right, so let's have a little explore of your birth charts today, should we? So you've got the 2 8s, the 7, the 9, the 1, and the 5. Perfect. Okay, so you've got a beautiful day number 5. You've got a ruling number 9, 10, 18, 19, 25, 38. So you're a 38, 11, so a master number. And then your year is a 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 is a 4. Amazing. Hello to MT. Namaste. Straight back at you. There you go. Oh, you're named after your Auntie Carol as well, are you? We've always got an Auntie Carol, haven't we? Yeah. My Auntie Carol's, she's a bit strange. I'm not that keen on my Auntie Carol, actually. But I love my mum. But yeah, anyway, we digress. You're a 3811. So, you know, people who aren't really serious about their soul evolution do not incarnate as a 3811. It just doesn't really happen. So what we can see there, you know, is that you're a truth revealer. You're here to illuminate the shadows. You know, you're a guide for humanity as we emerge into the new golden age of Aquarius. Now, you can see that bottle number 11 in the colour mirrors is called duality, and it's this beautiful, very deep magenta over clear bottle, but it looks like black and white, doesn't it? So it's quite symbolic of your life being both good and bad, black and white, right and wrong. So, but it is about your last look at issues of separation. So you're kind of, you know, learning about unity consciousness through the opposite of that, you know. So you may experience abuse during childhood or trauma or anything like that, and then you're here to expose it, expose the truth, you know, illuminate the shadows and all of that. You think of Virginia Giuffre, she was a 3811 as well, and she exposed, you know, what was going on within the royal family, didn't she? So you'd make a good life coach, spiritual teacher, or social worker. You may be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, you know, because you're super switched on. So you are actually a guide for humanity as we move forward into the new golden age. Yeah. Now, you'll notice as well that your day number is the 5. Now, the 5 is the center of the emotional plane. So both the 11 and the 5 are on the soul plane, so they're emotional numbers. The 5 is actually a bottle called Mercury in the color mirror system, which is this beautiful emerald green bottle here. All right. So green in color therapy is all about space. So it's like your soul needs space. You need to travel. You need to explore the world. You need to get out into life and not hide away from life. You've got to surround yourself with people that will allow you to express yourself freely. So a lot of the 5 people don't like being restricted by anyone or anything, you know. So it's really about freedom, communication, versatility, letting go of old masks of who you once were so that you can allow in the new. And look at that, you've got 2 positive arrows within your birth chart. You've got the arrow of determination, the 1, 5 and 9, which means that you are somebody who's quite stubborn in the pursuit of your goals. So you will see your goals through to finality, no problem whatsoever. So you won't start projects and stop them. You also have the arrow of activity as well, the 7, 8 and 9, which means that you're always zipping around all over the place, doing lots and lots of different things with lots and lots of different people. And you need to learn to slow down a bit. So it is a suppression of nervous energy. So surround yourself with people that are a bit more chilled out and a bit more zen than you are, because they will serve as a reminder to you that it's okay for you to do the same thing. All right. So Carol, you're also fiercely independent as well. So having the 2 8s amplifies your independence, your idealism, your independence, and that desire that you have to be in control. The 8s often feel quite restless in their lives if they don't travel when they were younger. So did you get the chance to travel when you were younger, Carol? And if not, do you feel quite restless in your life right now? You may struggle a little bit to express your feelings. You've got a driving intensity of feeling. That's the 5, the center of the emotional plane. It's why it's green in the color mirrors, the heart chakra. So the Mercury bottle, but you've only got 1, 1. So that can mean that you struggle to express that driving intensity of feeling. Now this year you're in a personal year 4. So Carol, in numerology, we kind of travel in 9-year cycles and we go through peaks and troughs like that. So there are times to make changes and decisions, and other times it's genuinely best not to. So in your personal year 5, you feel, in your 4, it's a trough year. So it's a year where it's good for building solid foundations, either within your body or within your business. So this is the year to get organized. It can metaphorically feel like you're wading through treacle to be able to achieve your goals and dreams. But use the time wisely to get organized, and it will pay dividends ultimately. There you go. So you feel the urge to travel, do you? Yeah, you will do. Especially if you didn't get the chance to do that when you were younger, and your husband is a slower person, is it? Has he got 2 speeds, slow and stop? Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? And hello to Maggie from Athens. Lovely to see you. And hello to Astara as well. We'll have a look at doing your birth chart today as well. So Carol says, I feel that truth for building body and business. Yeah, 100%. In my last personal year 4, Carol, I went to the gym and I lost 16 kilos. And then I think the following year I put them all back on again. But it still happened. You know what I mean? So I'll pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. And this is the card that comes up for you, the Syrian Genius. I'll get you. Look at her, Astara. Okay, so Adara. We've got Astara there. Well, we've got Adara and Astara here now together. That's a very Syrian name, isn't it, Astara? This is about you merging your creativity with intellect. You know, like sometimes we can be too creative in much of our right lobe of the brain, and other times we can be too much in the left. What Adara is saying is, she's saying, look, you maybe need to merge both of those elements together and see how your projects, your creative projects expand in so many different directions. All right. So you didn't travel when you were young, and yes, for your hubby, my busyness drives him mad. The arrow. My sister's got the arrow of activity in her birth chart as well, the 7, 8 and 9, and I never know where she is from moment to moment. It's exhausting, absolutely exhausticating. I can tell you that for an absolute fact. Dear, oh dear. So hopefully, that's connected with you. Leave us a few comments and let me know. If you loved that and you'd like me to create your full Starseed Numerology Report for you, Carol, I create reports. They're 22 pages long. And it looks at all aspects of your birth chart, obviously in a lot more detail than we've been able to do today during the live. I'm just sort of wetting your whistle today during today's live. But also your name chart as well, because remember your name carries a vibration too through your soul urge number and your outer expression number and your complete name number. So in order for us to get it super, super accurate, I do need to look at both charts together simultaneously, because your name can carry a vibration that compounds and amplifies the negative attributes within the birth chart, or it can offer extra numerical influences, that help to bring about balance and harmony within your soul purpose, your personality blueprint, etc., etc. But it doesn't stop there. It also explores the major influences in your astrology as well, like your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant. And I reveal your galactic origins based around the position of your sun in your astrological natal chart at the time that you're born. And where that's either conjunct or opposite will reveal whether you have come in from Andromeda, like I have, or Arcturus, or Lyra, or the Pleiades, or Orion, or Sirius, or Alpha Centauri, or Antares, or Alpha Draconia, or one of a plethora of the constellations and galaxies out there. It reveals what's on your soul contracts, your past life implications, and even your karmic lessons as well. So if you'd like the full report, I'll drop a link in the bio, in the chat now, and that will take you through to my online shop, where you can order that nice and securely on special offer today as well for only 59 Australian dollars, which works out to be about 38 US if you're watching in the United States. And then just remember to send me your birth date, ideally your time of birth as well if you know it, and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by. And then just give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you, and it gets emailed through as a PDF as well. There you go. So you've got the wounded healer, do you? Yeah, 100%. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. Okay, so MT, I'm going to have a look at doing your birth chart next for you. All right. And Maggie from Athens. I used to live in Greece when I was in my 20s. I used to live in Halkidiki, actually, on the Cassandra Peninsula. So I used to go to the Saloniki a lot as well. So Yasu File. I used to love living there, actually. I didn't get to Athens though, Maggie. Yeah. I am going to have a look at doing your birth chart. So you're born on the 10th of April, yeah? 10th of April in 1968. Beautiful. So Maggie, are you actually Greek? Or are you like English living in Greece? So you got the 6, you got the 9, you've got the 8, you got the 2 ones and the 6 and the 8 and the 9. Okay, brilliant. So you've got a day number 10, Maggie. You have got a ruling number 9, 10, 18, 19, 24, 9, 10, 18, 19, 24, 28, 29. So you're one of those 29, 11 people, Maggie. All right. I seem to attract people who've got the 29-11 energy. It's like yesterday when I was doing a live on TikTok. I must have done about 6 29-11s. And so you're obviously the people that I'm working with. So you're part English, part Asian, part Cuban. Oh, living in Athens. How interesting. How interesting. Brilliant. Yeah, Carol, you'll love it. So yeah, you can see there that, the 29-11s have chosen the role of the Olympic spiritual athlete. So on your soul contract, you sort of said, look, throw it all at me. I want to go through a divorce, separation from family, even separation from country. But it is your last look at issues of separation. So as I said, you've chosen the role of the Olympic spiritual athlete. The 29, the 11 is a master number, and it's duality. It's this bottle here in the colour mirrors. So really, this is all about good and bad, black and white, right and wrong, and it's your last look at issues of separation. So for you, it would mean that you'd make a good life coach, spiritual teacher, or social worker. No, your life is never going to be grey, though. It's never going to be boring and plain sailing. It's going to be the good or bad, black or white, right or wrong. So the 2911s, people who aren't really serious about their soul evolution do not incarnate as 29 over 11s. It just doesn't happen. So yeah, you could be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. You're actually a guide for humanity as we emerge, into the new earth. Saying that as well, you've also got a day number 10. So the 10 is your gift, which is leadership. So you lead with a very soft feminine power that can never be abused, and you're a conscious creator as well. So you know how to manifest. Bottle number 10 in the colour mirrors is called the Wheel of Fortune, and it's this beautiful gold over olive green bottle here. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is where love in your olive and power in your gold come together for the purpose of leadership. So you're an adaptable leader. All right, so you're very entrepreneurial. So you can have your own business. You like individual expression. So in relationships, you've got to make sure that both parties are standing in their own power. That's the two pillars of the 11. So in order for relationships to be functional for you and to avoid divorce or separation, both parties have to be in their own power. Now, what I would say as well for you is that you've got past life implications that come up for you in timelines in ancient Egypt. So you could have been like a high priestess or a pharaoh, and you may find soul memories start resurfacing for you in this incarnation of your past lives there as well. So you're a research scientist that focuses on near-death experiences. How interesting. You've got that Egyptian connection as well, because, the Egyptians were absolutely fascinated by the afterlife. Look at Anubis and Osiris, and even Ma'at. They were really interested in exploring the path of the soul as it ventured through the afterlife. So this is no wonder that you've been drawn into being a research scientist that focuses on near-death experiences. How cool is that? Oh, very good, very good. Now, you also have what's called the Arrow of the Inquirer within your birth chart, which is the lack of the 7, 5 and 3, which means that you can be a bit of a skeptic when it comes to new concepts, ideas, or even people, until you get evidence that they're genuine and authentic. Once you get that proof, however, you become a complete and utter convert. So you may overcome issues of low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, and lack of self-worth. So there is this aspect of you, that can be a little bit skeptical until you believe. So you feel super connected to the Lyrans. It's interesting you should say that. I often find people with the duality elements that come up. This is goes right back to the Lyran Wars. It's like the ancient Lyrans. They experienced so much of that duality, but also Orion comes up for you hugely as well. You're definitely somebody as well who's very independent. You like being in control, and you're very organised. And you've got a nice creative gift. You love your home and family as well. Now, your year that you're in at the moment is a 9, 10, 14 is a 5. So this year, freedom is going to become even more important to you because it's derived from karmic number 14, which is where, you don't want to be restricted. So make sure you get out into life this year instead of hiding away from it. So if you can afford to go overseas and book a trip, maybe go to Egypt, then do that. If not, a road trip would suffice, but you're just going to be feeling things more in your personal year 5 because it's the center of the emotional plane. So make sure you surround yourself with people that allow you to express yourself freely this year. Yeah. I'm going to pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards as well, Maggie. All right, so this one's for you, my love. And here we go. All right, are you ready? There you go. You are planning to go to India to conduct some studies. So you must have a lot of people that you communicate with that have had near-death experiences and have crossed over to the other side and met Jesus and had a life review and all of that. Is that right, Maggie? So you must have a lot of people that you connect with, with that? There you go. So there you go. So Simon says, freedom kind of is so important for myself. I want to I want to claim this reading for myself. Do you, Simon? Interesting. How are you going, Simon? You all right? There you go. And you've got the Syrian philosopher who's come up for you. This is Solomon. You know Solomon? Now, this is about peace and justice prevailing in your life. So often I find when he comes in, it's like saying that everything's going to work out for you. You know, if you've got any legal things going on at the moment, then, you know, they'll kind of work out in your favor as well. But also, it's just that energy of the philosopher that comes through. Yeah. Ah, you hear more of galactic beings, do you? So not necessarily Yeshua, it's more that they meet galactic beings when they cross over. Amazing. That's brilliant. Yeah. Oh, well, definitely reach out to me as well if you want your full Starseed Numerology Report, and connect up with me as well. Because for my Cosmic Conversations podcast, I'm looking at interviewing people who've had near-death experiences. So you might be able to recommend some good people that have got some really interesting stories of what happened to them when they crossed over and then returned to the other side. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? All right. There you go. So discernment makes me have a nice life, Simon. Yes, 100%. Discernment is so super important for all of us. You know, you've got to use your discernment because you feel the truth in your heart, don't you find? Yeah. Amazing. I loved talking with you, Maggie. That's beautiful. Wonderful. So Astara, the Andromedan. You're an Andromedan like me, are you? Yeah. Beautiful. Did you see my channeling from the Andromedan Council that I posted in my feed this morning? It came through a couple of days ago, actually, from the Andromedan Council, and they are, you know, they're absolutely 100% about the Pleiadian hybrids coming in between the next 3 to 6 months on the Earth. So, you know, that's just the start of the cosmic community starting to get together again. So, yeah, watch the video because it's quite uplifting. Yeah, I love the message that they brought forward. Oh, you've had lots of out-of-body experiences, Maggie, have you? How amazing. I've never had one of those myself, I must admit. But I can imagine it's amazing. There you go. So do you mean discernment hit you fast, not fat? So you weren't fat when you learned about discernment. There you go. Yeah, look for it. I just posted it this morning, actually. So I am also Andromedan. I identify, you know, as an Andromedan starseed predominantly, although I also have incarnations in Arcturus and the Pleiades as well. Yeah, but my Andromedan energy is way more pronounced. So you got the 4th of June, 1964. And is that your real name, Astara? As I say, it's a very celestial name, that, isn't it? So, Astara, you've got the 2 4s, you've got the 2 6s, you've got a 1, and you've got a 9 as well. Beautiful. So you've got a beautiful day number 4, a ruling number 9, 10, 26, 30. So a very creative soul as well. And then your year is a 9, 10, 15, 19 is a 1. So I guess that you are a freedom seeker as well, like me, Astara. Yeah, the Andromedans are the nomads of the universe, aren't they? You know, it's so interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. So on this channel, yeah, on my Dreemtime Academy YouTube channel, you'll see that on there. And also, you know, you'll notice that on my channel that I host 2 podcasts, the Cosmic Conversations, where I interview the world's leading metaphysicians, and the Numerology Show as well, where I interview the world's leading numerology authors. And then I upload episodes weekly. So make sure you watch through those and leave comments and stuff like that as well. That would be really useful because it really helps my channel to grow. Ah, so it's your star name, is it, Astara? There you go. Ah, right, okay, so you were on the wrong path, were you, Simon, when you were in your 20s? Weren't we all, Simon? Weren't we all? Exactly. So, okay, so this is your chart. So you've got the arrow of hypersensitivity in your birth chart, Astara, which means that, you don't have any numbers on your soul plane. The 2, 5, and 8 are missing. So you actually get very easily hurt by people. Just the little throwaway comments that people make sometimes can deeply offend you. And, so that's how you don't like confrontations and anything like that. So you may find that you struggle a little bit as well sometimes to talk about your own feelings. I would also say for you, you've got the arrow of the inquirer, which means you're a bit of a skeptic as well when it comes to, believing new concepts, ideas, or people until you've got the proof. So it wouldn't have been easy for you to kind of come out of the spiritual closet and claim your Andromedan origin lineage. You needed to have got the evidence for that first. So you'd have felt that truth. You are a very creative soul. Having a ruling number 3, and it derives from number 30, means that you're super creative. You love music, lyrics, poetry, writing. The arts and the healing arts will really appeal to you as well. So the 3 is Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. So, it's expansive and it's all about self-acceptance and expansion. But you've really got to learn to fill your own cup up first, Astara, because you're always doing stuff for everybody else all the time. And if you keep on doing that, you're going to risk getting overly stressed and then burning out. So, make sure you carve enough space and time away from people so you can allow your own creativity to blossom. I often find with 3s as well that sometimes they can go a bit down in the dumps and get a bit depressed. But that's where you find your material for your creative projects, you see. So you can be very analytical. Sometimes you're a bit critical of yourself and sometimes other people as well when you're out of alignment. And very intelligent though as well. Now you'll notice that the 4 is quite dominant within your chart as well. So you've got a day number 4, which means that you're good with business. You'd make a good teacher. It's about discipline, working hard, practicality, organization. But when you've got 2 4s, you do have to be careful that you don't become too greedy or covetous of things, because otherwise you might risk losses later on down the track. And you don't want that either, do you? You're also somebody who can express your beautiful creative gifts that you have through your hands. So there is a sense of practicality and creativity that merges together for you. You're also, when you're out of alignment, you can be a bit possessive of your family. The double 6 can be the shadow element of the creative, which is destruction, which is worry, anxiety, self-sabotage or addictions, and possessiveness of the family if you're out of alignment as well. And you, as I said, you may struggle sometimes with verbal self-expression. So your 4, which is your day number influence, is like a square. Think of the 4 as being like a 4-sided shape. It's like a building block. And it's Uranus, yellow over deep turquoise, the planet of the future. So I always say to people with a day number 4, you've got to learn to let go of people, places, beliefs that no longer serve you so that you can allow in the new. Okay, Astara? Does that all make sense for you, yeah? Hopefully it does. The other thing about the 4-3 people, because 4 is business, 3 is analysis, they can also, be the best business analysts as well. Yeah. There you go. So Simon says, that was a fat slap in the face in my middle 20s. Now in my 40s, life is good. Sold my company and put it into shares with a bank and just live a stress-free lifestyle. Very humble life. Sometimes the fat slap shows us that we may be on the wrong path. Exactly. Middle of your 20s, I had a slap, the fat slap. Kind of hard because my granddaughter is to the toxic New Zealand family, the Thompson family, but I don't hold that against the little girl. You're giving us a lot of detail, aren't you? A lot of detail there, Simon. Have I ever done your birth chart for you? I seem to remember you from a previous live. Have I done did I do a reading for you before? Astara, I'll pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards as well, to just give you an extra bit of information. Leave us a few comments, Astara, and let me know if that's connected with you today. Hopefully it has. I'd be interested to get your feedback. All right. Now, if there's anybody else who's watching me live today that would like some insights with me today during the live, then don't be shy. Make sure you introduce yourself. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and make sure you offer a live chat gift as well. Fortunately, my channel has now been monetized, so you can offer a live chat donation as well, which really helps my channel to grow. So that would be genuinely appreciated. So you got the Andromedan leader who's come up for you, Astara. There you go, the Andromedan leader. That's you, Boona. This is about love and power coming together and feminine leadership. Okay, so interesting that you got the Andromedan energy coming through for you, isn't it? Ah, there you go. So you make Swarovski crystal jewelry, do ya? A star of light jewelry. Me have an energy healing business. So 100%. Oh, that's beautiful. That sounds gorgeous what you're doing. That sounds really, really gorgeous. I can feel the vibration of that beautiful crystal jewelry emanating from all around you as well. It sounds beautiful. And I bet that they really attract some beautiful star seeds as well. I bet they really do. Well, that's wonderful. Well, I'm pleased that that's connected with you. Again, I'll drop the link in the chat as well. If you'd like me to do your full 22-page handcrafted Starseed Numerology Report for you, I'm more than happy to do one for you as well. So they aren't AI or computer generated. They are a detailed report which will go into all aspects of your birth chart and your name chart. They'll look at the major influences in your astrology. They're also very predictive about your future as well. So I look at your pyramids, which are your pinnacles, which are your peak years of maturity. So each one of us has 4 pyramids that carry a numerical influence for a period of 9 years each. So we can look at those and we can see exactly what we're going to be doing as we progress down our timelines through adulthood and into maturity. And also they reveal your karmic lessons as well, which are actually sort of encoded within the name chart. And they look at your past life connections as well. And they all bring in also all aspects of the Oversoul Codex. So the Oversoul is your multi-dimensional aspect of self and any lessons that are in there as well. All right. So they're a bit like a roadmap of your life. So yeah, they're on special offer today for anybody watching the live, either live with me or on the replay, for only 59 Australian dollars. So the link's in the description. It's in there, and you can just click on that. That'll take you through to order that nice and securely through the online shop. And then remember to send me your birth details, your birth date, time, place of birth and living name, and give me 3 to 5 business days to be able to create it for you. There you go. That's right, Simon. I thought I'd done a reading for you. So it was a week ago I did a reading for you, and it was so good and on point. There you go. Well, that's why you're back again. Did you get your full Starseed Numerology Report off me yet, Simon? Hopefully you did. There you go. Interesting. And it's Simon Footer, is it? Ah, wonderful. Oh, wow. That's amazing. So you've been waiting 30 years. Wow, that's a long time, isn't it? 30 years. Wow. Well, I'm glad that you can just sit back and, smell the coffee. That's brilliant, isn't it? That's where we all want to be in life, isn't it? Definitely. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So we've got Everett Ryder, and you're Carol's dad. Ah, beautiful. Lovely to meet you. Everett, what a lovely name that is. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever met another Everett before. You're the first Everett that I've ever met. All right. And you're born on the 30th of the 9th, 1952. Beautiful vintage. All right. So you've got the 3, you've got the 2 9s, you've got the 5 and the 1 and the 2. Brilliant. Okay. And whereabouts are you watching from, Everett? So you're born with a day number 3. You've got a ruling number 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 26. You're a 2911. There you go. There's another one. I told you I attracted all the 2911s, didn't I? Eh? And then you got the year 9, and 9 is 18, 19, 20, 21 is a 3. There you go. There we go. He did pop in. Yes, I see him. Yeah. And you go by Easy. Oh, do you? Ah. Oh, and Melissa, Irene, you're also in Virginia Beach. Ah, there you go. You're all in Virginia Beach. How interesting that you're all here at the same time. You should all meet up for a coffee, shouldn't you? How interesting, Melissa. So what we can see, yeah, so Everett, you're a 2911, so your life wouldn't have been easy, let's face it. You may have been through a divorce or separation from family. There is the element of separation, but it is your last look at issues of separation. So the 2911s have kind of signed a contract that says, whatever it takes, I want to have a swift evolution of soul in this incarnation, so throw it all at me. You are a master number, so you could be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. You'd make a good life coach, spiritual teacher, or social worker. So the 11 is duality. So you can see from the look and feel of this bottle, Easy, that it's up and down, good and bad, black and white, right and wrong. So lots of, illuminating the shadows that will come up for you in this life. So again, you are a guide. You're a guide for humanity as we emerge into the new golden age of Aquarius. So you're playing out the role of what I call the Olympic spiritual athlete. So people who aren't really serious about their soul evolution do not incarnate as a 29/11. Now we can also see there you have a beautiful day number 3, which means you're very creative as well. So it derives from number 30. So you've got to make sure that you don't try and do too much for everybody else all the time, because otherwise you'll risk getting overly stressed and burning out. So you're somebody who, you could be a good writer, for example, or a good healer, but the 30 element, it means you need to sort of carve enough space away from the madding crowds so that you can allow your own creativity to blossom. So your 3 is Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. So you are a healer. You'd be the best type of healer. You're the sort of healer I'd want to come to. So what do you do? Do you do Reiki, or is it some sort of quantum healing or whatever? Because you've kind of got this juxtaposition between the 3 and the 11. The 11 is the clairvoyant. The 3 is logical, analytical, and critical sometimes as well. So very intelligent. So it's almost like intuition and logic sometimes playing out at the same time within the personality blueprint that comes up for you. So we can see there, that you've, sometimes you may find yourself slipping into the doldrums as well, but that's where you get your material for your creative projects. So you do have the arrow of the planner, the 1, 2, and 3 in there as well, Easy, which is, it means that you have an inherent love of order. So you like to have a bit of a tick list as you go through your day, so you can tick things off so you feel like you're achieving everything. And also, you may have some challenges with verbal self-expression and expressing your own feelings. Sometimes it might be a little bit harder for you to be able to really delve deeply into those. This year you're in a personal year 3, so it is a year of consciousness and social expansion for you. So a brilliant year for saying yes to party invitations. So don't ignore them, because you may meet people that are beneficial, but also it's very powerful for learning something new, because your brain is going to feel stimulated this year, and it's going to be able to anchor and integrate that information a lot better than it will on any other year. So this is the year, to broaden the social horizons and to learn something new. You're a very wise old soul as well. When you've got 2 9s in your birth chart, it amplifies your wisdom, your idealism, and your sense of responsibility as well. All right, so hopefully this is connecting with you. Leave us a few comments and let me know. There you go. And hello to the Chi experience. It's lovely to see you here today. It's the first time that you've managed to get on the live. Ah, wonderful. It's lovely to have you here. And hello to Feminine Christ as well. So Feminine Christ says, hello, I'm Leo, year of the Tiger Sekhmet, and born a Penrith Panther, the 4th of August 1986. Same day as Marilyn Monroe. Wow. Died 24 years later. How is everyone? We're good, thank you. It's very nice to have you with us today. So you're very, very welcome. There you go. So Carol is a 3811 and your dad is a 2911. So yeah, so you've both kind of signed up for slightly difficult incarnations this time round. But I bet you're very compatible, you two, because you're both some of the oldest souls on the planet. You really are. So, Feminine Christ, you're Renee Emma Wade. Lovely to meet you, Renee. Everett is a healer. We've got Melissa as well. Nice to see you here, Melissa, as well. We'll have a look at doing some insights for you as well. And there you go. There you go. So you're a Reiki master. Yeah, I thought you would be a good Reiki master. And Japanese Jikoden and Channeler Dragon Master. I love that. In the colour mirrors that I work with behind me, you see on the bottom row there, the essence sprays. Some of them are called the dragons. So you've got the pink dragon, the red dragon, the blue dragon, but you've also got the angels. So you've got the angels, dragons, elementals as well in there, which is really cool. So I love working with colour therapy. I find it really soothing. Hello to Sita Misbun as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Suzanne, long time no see, Suzanne. Yeah. So you're learning new things today, Carol, which is really good. There you go. Exactly. Absolutely. Book in, Simon. Yeah, I'd love to meet you. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Just reach out. Let me know when you're available. Your best buds, are you? Yeah. You're very compatible. You will be. You're on the same page as each other. This is the thing. So I will pick a card out for you, Everett, all right? From the beautiful Cosmic Family Oracle cards. This is actually my deck of cards that I introduced to the Zeitgeist about 6 months ago. It's 88 activation cards, and they're actually a colour therapy numerology deck of cards, and they feature 7 different galactic races, archangels, and ascended masters as well. So they're full of wisdom. Yeah. So the card that comes up for you today is you got the Arcturian Creative, card number 6, Nikawi. There you go. Get you easy. You're going to be creating a next level healing system if you haven't already. So maybe you are working with the Arcturian Council. They may be downloading information to you, and you may be creating a brand new healing system that's coming up for you for the new Earth. There you go. I work with the whole of the Galactic Federation of Light, but specifically the Andromedan Council like to speak to me, especially when I'm trying to sleep. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so we can certainly have a look at yours next if you like. The Chi experience. Let's explore your birth chart next. I'm going to have a look at as many of you as I possibly can today. So remember, if you love what you're seeing today as well, remember, drop a live chat gift in. I've only recently had my channel re-monetized after, after COVID. So I now have the potential on here to accept live chat gifts as well. So if you feel so inclined, if you're like, oh, Hayden's, he's doing a really good job today, and I'd love to help his channel to grow, then drop a live chat gift in. That would be amazing. Always creates a buzz within the live, doesn't it? All right, so I'm going to have a look at the Chi experience next. Easy. If you loved that and you'd like me to create your full Starseed Numerology Report for you as well, then the link's in here. There you go. I've just popped it in for you. That'll take you through to claim your special offer for being here in the live today for only 59 Australian dollars, which is about 38 US dollars for anybody who's living in Virginia Beach. All right. And then remember to send me your birth details, and that will reveal your galactic origin. So it will reveal whether you're from the Pleiades, Arcturus, Lyra, Sirius, Alpha Centauri or Antares or Alpha Draconia, and that will help you to define your mission, as well as obviously exploring your oversoul codex, your past life implications, and any karmic lessons that you need to overcome to transcend the birth-death cycle. All right. And hello to Brianne Dawn as well. Nice to see you, Brianne. How are you going? Lovely to see you. There you go. And I don't know, actually, what is my Cash App? I don't even know what that is. It's all there in the back end of YouTube. There you go. You love it. Oh, and congratulations on the amazing work that you're doing, Easy. I love it. Yeah. So I'm going to have a look at the chi experienced next. All right. So we'll have a look. Did you drop your date of birth in the chat for me? The chi experience. I don't know if you have yet. So maybe if you can do that for me, and I'll have a look at doing your birth chart next for on today's live. Oh wow, Suzanne, you got a new kitten. Ah, oh, a little Aries terror. Ah, there you go. Oh, it's 9 p.m. there, is it? Okay, and you're in Upper Michigan. Very nice. That's a good time to be watching, isn't it? 9 p.m. It's just winding down into the evening. You know, have you got a nice glass of wine? You've had your dinner. You'll be feeling good. All right. So, oh, I'm just waiting for your date of birth, please. The Chi experience. The Chi experience. I don't know if you're still. Are you still there? I'll come. What I'll do is I'll whilst I'm waiting, I will. I'll have a look at doing. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I've got it. Okay. So you're born in Texas. So you're born on the 7th of September, 1963. And you had to give up your pity. What do you mean? Is that a pit bull? 1963. Oh, what's your name, the Chi experience? Okay, so you've got the 1, 2 nines, a 6, and a 3, and a 7. Beautiful. So you've got a day number 7. You've got a ruling number 9, 10, 16, 19, 28, 29, 35 is an 8. And then your year is a 9, 9's 18, 19, 25 is a 7. All right, so this is what your chart looks like. There you go. And it's Hirella. Oh, that's a nice name as well, isn't it? I've got some really beautiful names in today's live. I'm a name person, if you can't tell. Ah, did you? You both studied together for shamanic work. Ah, I love it. Ah, thank you. Thank you very much for dropping it in, Simon. That's very sweet. Ah, bless you. I'm going to like that. That's really nice. Thank you. Very sweet. So what we can see here is, yeah, you've got a ruling number 8. All right. So Hirella, the 8s are the managers of this world, you know. So you could make a good manager, managing money, managing projects, managing people, because you're very independent and you like to be in control as well. Yeah. So your day number being the 7 is Neptunian. So this means you love the mysteries of life, the illusions, the miracles, the magic, and the faith of life as well. So you love exploring what's going on in the subconscious mind. So for the 7s, you know, seekers of truth. You're a philosopher archetype. You like delving deeply into what lays beyond the veil. So for you, you know, you're very, very good at listening to the problems of other people, but you tend to carry your own burdens alone. Now, I'll show you the 7 in colour form. This is your day number influence, your gift. So the 7 is Neptune, and it's this beautiful turquoise ray. And the turquoise ray connects up with past life connections in Atlantis. So it could be that, you know, you have soul memories that start resurfacing for you in this incarnation of timelines in Atlantis, where, you know, you may have been working with crystals, energy healing, sound therapy, Reiki, even you might go into psychology or psychiatry. Also, the judiciary system would probably be something of interest to you as well, because the 7 is all about justice and equality, and the 8 is about judgment. So a lot of people with a lot of 8s in their birth chart can often be quite judgy, a bit judgmental. I'm not saying you are, but like you see, you've got the 7 and 8. So your soul colours are violet and turquoise. Aren't they lovely together? So often I find people with violet and turquoise often have to sort of resolve grief that's held within the heart as well. So for you, you like learning through your own experiences. So no one can tell you how to live your life. You've got to do it your own way. And even if that means sometimes you have to fall, dust yourself off, get back up again, you're just a very independent person by nature. So you're super methodical in the way that you go about your projects. So you'll do things properly. You also have the arrow of hypersensitivity in your birth chart, which is no numbers on the soul plane. So the 2, 5, and 8 are missing. So this means that just the little throwaway comments that people make can deeply offend you. So you can get super hurt by, just somebody saying, oh, you look really tired today, Hirella. And you'd be like, well, what do they mean? I look haggard. And then you'd be like, they're dead to me. So you're also got the arrow of intellect in your birth chart, the 3, 6, and 9. Now, this means you've got a very active mind. So you're always thinking, analysing, rationalising, philosophizing. Your mind goes 10 to the dozen, Hirella. So your long-term memory might be a lot better than your short-term memory. So you'll remember all the names of the people that you went to primary school with, but you won't necessarily remember what you had for your tea last night. So you're also a very wise old soul as well with the 2 9s. Whenever you've got more than one of the same number in your birth date, it compounds and amplifies the qualities of that number within your personality blueprint. And of course, the 9 is wisdom, idealism, and a sense of responsibility as well. So you love your home and family. You've got a nice creative gift that you can tap into as well. But as I said, you're very good at listening to the problems of others, but you tend to carry your own burdens alone. So you may struggle a little bit with all that hypersensitivity to talk about your own feelings. You also have an isolated 7, which can bring up sacrifice in either love, health, or money. So one of those 3 things may become a bit of a pattern of loss as you move through your life, you see. Yeah. But you'll know kind of which one of those that it is. So a beautiful vibration, yeah, 100%. Very, very interesting. You're very, very switched on, I would say. Hirella, I'm going to pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. And all right, so you use essential oils and herbs, yeah, which is brilliant. That's your 7. Going deeply into information and but you're also very explorative of the subconscious mind as well. You're welcome. Is this making sense to you? Hopefully it is. There we go. So Danica, the Syrian starseed, comes up for you. This is about vivid dreams and creative visions. So, a lot of the Syrian starseeds love dogs. Yeah, they do. They absolutely love dogs. So, if you had to let your pitty go, if it was a pit bull, there's the dog energy coming in for you. So, the Syrians do connect up with dog energy. I've got a huge Syrian sort of multi-dimensional aspect that I tap into from Sirius B, from the Blue Lodge on Sirius B. But that's what I mean. I have really creative and vivid dreams every night. So you may be also like that. You might be noticing your dreams are starting to go to the next level at the moment. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. That's very sweet of you, Hirella. Hirella says 100% on point. Well, there you go. Well, I always say that colours and numbers don't lie, Hirella. It's people that tend to lie, isn't it? Not colours and numbers. So when we learn to decode the language of light, we get really, really accurate information. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Simon, what you like? Oh dear. Keep it clean, please, Simon. Keep it clean. There we go. And so Hirella, thank you very much for dropping in a super chat gift of $10 as well. That's very sweet of you. If you'd like me to create your full Starseed Numerology Report, you can claim that by clicking the link in the chat, not in the bio, in the chat, all right? And that'll take you through to order that nice and securely through the online shop. All right, I'm going to have a look next at exploring. Let's have a look. So I think I'd like to see Melissa, Irene. Melissa, you're next up on today's live. Are you still there, my love? Born on the 15th of the 4th, 1976. And Melissa, did you say that you were in Virginia Beach as well? You're welcome. You're welcome. Exactly. The readings are multidimensional. Exactly. They take you to the next level of awareness. 6, 9, 2 ones and a 7. Oh wow, you've got 3 positive arrows within your birth chart. So you've got a day number 6, Melissa. You've got a ruling number 9, 10, 16, 23, 27, 28, 29, 33. So you're a 33-6. A master number, another master number, and then a year is a 9, 10, 13, 18, 19 is a 1. Virginia Beach. There you go. We've got just about everybody here from Virginia Beach today, haven't we? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Melissa. Well, look at you. You know, you're a double 6. Yeah. You know, and the 6 is Venus. So you're a lover, not a hater. The Venusian vibration of the pink 6 bottle here, this is Venus. This beautiful pale pink elixir. And of course, this is about unconditional love. So you're a big lover, but you also have their very maternal energy, so this is the mother archetype. So the 6s make the best mothers, nurses, artists, and healers as well. So lots of healers, but you're here to master love because you're a master number 33. So you have to learn to become selfless in this life, but without being a people pleaser. So don't try and rescue everybody, Melissa, because if you do that, you're going to risk getting attracting narcissists, or people with narcissistic personality disorder. People take advantage of you, then you feel abused. And then, if that happens, you may then fall into the shadow aspect of the pink 6 vibration, which is the opposite of creativity, which is destruction, which is self-sabotage, addictions, the victim, all of that sort of stuff as well. So for a double 6 person, you are just, you're likely to have a beautiful home full of plants, nicely interior designed, and a real safe haven for your family. The home, the community, the creativity, all of that is just going to be the center of your focal point. In the same way, you're very good with your hands. You've got the arrow of practicality, which means you can express all of that beautiful creativity, all those holistic gifts through your hands. And you like active participation in life. So you're a doing person, So this is a great practical arrow to have. It's a very grounded presence that connects you to the earth. Also, you've got the arrow of the will, which is the 4, 5, and 6. It's like the spine of the birth chart, which means that you're quite stubborn and you very rarely take heed of other people's guidance or your own intuition. So you're very stubborn in the pursuit of your goals. You've got strong willpower, and you're very determined in life. So you won't start projects and then just stop them. You'll see them all the way through to finality. So those are 3 very strong arrows within your birth chart there. 100%. The arrow of the will and the arrow of determination. Now, this year, you're in a personal year 1, which really is the freshest form of spring rebirth that you can ever possibly hope to imagine. The 1 is where you kind of draw a line in the sand and cross over it. It's like new opportunities galore. It could be you move house, change job, get out of an old relationship. Any of that sort of stuff can happen. So movement, opportunities arise as well, which is great. Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go. So you forgot to have children. It's interesting, isn't it? So what do you do then with that maternal energy? Do you try and rescue other people, or do you channel that into your creative projects? I'd be interested to find out. There you go. So Simon says, I kind of don't like the number 6. I prefer the number 9. Do you? Oh, well, I'm a 9. There you go. Life changes us. It certainly does. There you go. And Melissa says, it's making so much sense. Exactly. There you go. Exactly. So it's interesting, isn't it? How we can all kind of identify, can't we? It's very, very interesting. And Brianne, what do you say? Brianne is saying, I'm from Upper Michigan by Lake Superior. I popped on it. It would be sweet gift for my birthday tomorrow. Oh my God, happy birthday tomorrow. I'll have a look at doing you next. Then Brianne, yeah. I promise I'll share and do my part of following plus your shops. Ah, of course. I'll have a look at doing yours next for you, my love. Thank you. Hello to JR White as well. It's nice to see you joining us today as well. And you're from Australia and your birthday is the 12th of May, 1958. Beautiful. And you know, even know the time you're born, approximately 1:30 a.m., which is gorgeous. Ah, so you used to try and save others, did you, Melissa? But you've outgrown that now. That's good news. I know what you mean, Simon. There you go. Oh, well, that's lovely. I'll pick a card out for you as well, Melissa, from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards as well. This one is for you, and you've got the Hydean Explorer. There you go, Face Seal comes up for you. The Hydeans are the tall white line beings mainly from well, the Hydes, but Aldebaran, the Eye of the Bull in the constellation of Taurus. A lot of them have wings as well, so they're very celestial, angelic beings. And actually, the Hydes is like a galactic stopover point, you know, where lots of different members of the Galactic Federations hang out, you know, and sort of intermingle with each other. So the message that comes through with Face Seal is that you are now you've got to start living in the now moment. So remember, the past has gone and the future's, you know, hasn't happened yet. So, you know, it's about bridging dimensions. So the magenta ray bridges heaven and earth. So by living in the now moment and keeping your focus within your heart, you're able to transcend the illusion of time, space, dimension, and reality. So the Hydean Explorer is saying, you know, you've got the potential to, you know, transcend the third dimension and slip into the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth dimension. So super interesting to find out, Melissa. I loved your energy. It's so nice to meet with you today. That master vibration 33/6. So remember to always give yourself, you know, that motherly nurturing energy. And the more you learn to love yourself enough on the inside, the more your reality reflects that on the outside. All right, my love? Ah, I'm more than happy to do your report for you as well, Melissa. So if you'd like that, you know where to click the link in the comments, and then send me your birth dates and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. All right. So JR, what's your real name, JR? JR White. We'll have a look at doing you after we've had a look at Brianne. Ah, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say so, Melissa. Oh, that's nice. You're going to be a fan now. Brilliant. Well, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and start watching through my podcast episodes as well. And make sure you leave comments on the videos as well, because it helps my channel to go up in the YouTube algorithm. So my channel's been going for about 8 years now, and I'm only still at 7,500 subscribers. So I think it must be a bit of a niche market, this, don't you? Oh, and you're Johnny Ross White, are you? Oh, it's lovely to meet you, Johnny Ross White. It's nice to have some conscious males in the chat today, you know, isn't it? We've got some beautiful guys, you know. We've got Easy, we've got Simon, and we've got Johnny Ross White as well. Simon, that makes me laugh. Oh, that's a great idea. Brilliant. With your next girlfriend, you're going to adopt some kids from a war zone. What a good idea. I mean, they obviously need a lot of help, don't they? So Bree is the next up on today's live. So let me have a look. I'll grab your date of birth. So it's tomorrow, isn't it? So you're born on the 25th. So it's the 25th here in Australia. So it is actually your birthday here where I live in Perth in Western Australia. So happy birthday. Even though I know Oh no, it's today. You're in. I thought you said you were in Brisbane. Then it's Brian. Sorry. So you must be in the States. Okay, so you've got the 25 as your day number, which reduces to the 7. Your ruling is a 9, 10, 19, 21, 35, 36, 37 is a 10. And then your year is a 9 and 9 is 18, 19, 25 is a 7. Okay. So you got the 3 9s, you got a 1, a 2, and a 5 as well. Okay. So the 7-10 combination. Interesting. So you're a leader. So your life path being the 10 is, it's all about individual expression. So if you think of the 10 as reducing to the 1, which is the self. So many 10s actually stay single, because they like doing things on their own. Bottle number 10 is called the Wheel of Fortune, and it's this beautiful gold over olive green bottle in the colour mirrors. Isn't that lovely? So it's where love and power come together for the purpose of leadership. So you're an entrepreneur, you could have your own business, and ideally you want to be doing something that's very explorative of the mysteries, illusions, miracles, magic and faith of life, because for you, the 7 is the seeker of truth, the philosopher. So you like delving deep into things that lay beyond the veil and things that are in the subconscious mind. So I would say that past life connections in both ancient Egypt, which is your 10, and Atlantis. So like how a lot of the survivors of Atlantis settled in ancient Egypt, didn't they? So there is like a soul that I can see with you that has travelled through both Atlantis, so maybe working as an energy healer or working with crystals or light therapy or sound therapy, and then into ancient Egypt where you may find that you became a pharaoh or a high priestess, and you've come to the earth with a lot of wisdom. You've got the 3 9s. The 9s carry the weight of the numbers that go before it. So this means that you're a wise old soul. You've been around the block a few times, Brie, in the nicest possible way. So you may be on the spectrum though. So you may be ADD, ADHD, OCD, so whether you've been diagnosed with any of that stuff yet or not is a different matter, but you'll have your suspicions. You may also get lost in the realm of fantasy because you're super, super idealistic. You tend to look at the world through rose-tinted spectacles, and you may struggle to express all of that 9 Mars fire energy, because the 9 is Mars fire, red over orange, bottle 9. So when you've got 3 9s, it amplifies the fire element. And only having 1 1, it's like, how do I express all of that, So, learning wise assertiveness is key. The 25 energy appears a couple of times as your day number, and then when you add up all in your personal year. So this can bring up all betrayals, fearing betrayal, or maybe you've been betrayed. So you may have trust issues that can come up for you. So it's another theme that kind of run through. Potentially this year you might be a bit less trusting of people as well. And you've got that beautiful, strong arrow of determination. It's always a good sign to see this because it just means that you won't give up. You could be stubborn in the pursuit of your goals. So you're like a dog with a bone. You'll see your goals through to finality, no problem whatsoever. Yeah? Exactly. There you go. Exactly. Yeah. 100%. That's right. It's interesting, isn't it? And there you go. Oh, your last name is Bastman, is it? Like as in Bastide. So you've got no fire in your chart. So you're working on it. Well, it's there in your numerology. So your 3 9s brings in a lot of fire energy. That's a lot of wisdom. So, you're very much the adaptable leader. You're an entrepreneur, so really, if you could be somebody who would, you're very good at listening to the problems of other people. You tend to carry your own burdens alone. I should imagine you like living by the ocean or the seaside. And I bet you love the wisdom of the whales and dolphins. You're somebody who could share your experiences that you learn on your own, and that the teacher, the philosopher energy comes up with the 7 aspects as well. So you're very much somebody who's here to to share information, and I feel like It's almost like justice is so important. It's such a major theme in your life. You like justice, equality. You love supporting the underdog. You know, the sevens are all about that. So many sevens are actually even drawn into the legal services or the judiciary system. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Exactly, Bastet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Ah, and you are a teacher. Yeah, you see a lot of sevens become teachers because they like learning through their own experiences and then sharing that wisdom with other people, you see. Yeah. And Lemurian and by Lake Superior. Yeah. So again, the seven energy connects very strongly with Atlantis, Lemuria, and the Pleiadian energies as well. So a lot of the first humans were seeded by the first Pleiadians in Atlantis and Lemuria as well. And justice is everything, everything, 100%. Yeah, exactly. So you agree with me, do you, Simon, on this one, yeah? I love it. Well, I'll pick a card out for you as well, Brianne, from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. All right, so this one is for you. And what sort of teacher are you? Do you teach kiddies or adolescents? The Orion Warrior comes up for you, and this is Bellatrix. Interesting, yeah, because the the Orion energy does connect very strongly with the ten energy. If you think about, you know, Orion as being the sun gods, and the ten is like that gold of olive green. This can bring up maybe patterns of abusing power or controlling with fear, not specifically you. It may have been in a previous or parallel incarnation that you were involved in abusing power, potentially. Normally, people with a karmic 19 would have that going on, or it could be people around you that maybe have abused their power at some point or tried to control through fear. And that potentially is connected with that 25 energy, which is the fears of betrayal. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So Bree says, shut up. Oh my God, you're on fire. My OCD comes out in graphic design and legal things are a thing. But as a leader, I've been chosen so much, and Atlantis is definitely about me. I have dreams. I love it. Exactly, exactly. You will have. Yeah, you've returned from Atlantis. So it's almost like your soul memories will start resurfacing of the things that you were doing there. Maybe you were working, you know, under a big glass dome, working with crystals or color light frequencies or sound therapies or vibrations and remedies. And of course, then, you know, you can be drawn into these types of things away again. And all of my my son's father's name is Orion. And here's my biggest adversary, the narcissistic empath, power in Atlantis. There you go. That's what it's all about then. Yeah. You know, it's interesting, isn't it? You know, because, you know, think about what was going on between Set and Horus. You know, there's always that going on, isn't there? Have you noticed? You've got Cain and Abel, Romulus and Remus, you know, and then you've got all of that Set and horror stuff. It's always that dualistic stuff that can come up a lot with the Orion energy as well. So experiencing those. So that's probably why justice is everything for you, yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad that that's connected with you, Brianne. If you loved that, you want to buy yourself a sneaky, cheeky birthday Starseed Numerology Report. There's the link in the bio for you to claim that on the special offer. And then remember to send me your birth dates, all right? And remember to give me 3 to 5 business days to create it, because they are handcrafted. They're not AI or computer generated. And that will confirm or deny any of our suspicions today. So I feel like I'm going to come to Johnny Ross White now, J.R. White. You are next up on today's live. So it's lovely to have you here with us. And you're born on the 12th of May, 1958. Are you, Johnny? Yeah? Beautiful. All right. John Ross White. So born on the 12th of May, 1958. Beautiful. Oh, you've got the 2 5s. I love people with 2 5s. And then you got the 2, you got an 8 as well. So day number 3, a ruling number 9, 10, 23, 28, 29, 31 is a 4. And then your year is a 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17 is an 8. Okie dokie. So John Ross White. Okay, so you've got a ruling number 4, which derives from number 31. So I often find people with the 31 4 can be a bit of a hermit, but you are very practical. So you could have been in the trades or the manual arts, good with your hands. You're very, very good with business as well. Business comes up and business analysis, but also, for you, teaching again, a lot of 4s go into teaching because of that sense of working hard, the disciplinarian, authority, tradition and conservatism that comes up with the 4. So the 4 is like a square, it's like a building block. So there's a lot of practicality that comes up with the 4s. I find a lot of guys that have the 4 vibration can, sort of work in sort of manual professions. But you see, you're very clever as well because your day number is a 3. I'm very creative too because the 3 is both analysis and creativity. Yeah. There you go. So it's interesting, isn't it? There you go. Oh, you're very welcome, Brie. I'm glad that that's connected with you, my love. Yeah. All our lives are on a convergence point. It's so true. Yeah. And Astara says, oh my God, the 7 in Atlantis, my gift from Atlantis I see all the time. I make an Atlantean necklace with a green stone. Yeah, beautiful. That sounds gorgeous. There you go. Ah, there you go. Good. I'm so pleased that's connected with you. Are you still there, John Ross? You've got the arrow here of emotional balance as well, the 2, 5, and 8, which means that you are very well equipped to deal with very difficult or challenging emotional situations in your life. A lot better than a lot of other people, although you might not necessarily always feel like you are yourself. You can navigate very difficult or challenging emotional stormy waters. Yeah, so it's called the arrow of emotional balance. Having the 2 5s amplifies that driving intensity of feeling that you've got as well. So you need to be careful not to get into arguments or have atmospheres around you before you eat any food, because it may play havoc with your digestive system. You're a very independent person by nature as well. You've got nicely balanced communication skills and a great depth of determination. So you're going to love writing, music, lyrics, poetry. The arts and the healing arts are going to be really important to you as well. So if you think of the 3 as being Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system, so it wants expansion, and so do you. So you need to self-accept fully so that you can expand fully. So you really want to stand up in the world and claim your spot. You may need to overcome issues of low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, or lack of self-worth as you move through your life so that you can, expand fully. The 4 is, the lesson for the 4s really is to learn to let go. You've got to remember that the key to enlightenment, according to the Buddhists, is detachment. So learning to let go of all people, places, beliefs that no longer serve you so that you can allow in the new. So there is a great practicality that comes up for you. So your digestive system gets a good workout, does it? Oh, there you go. Good. I'm pleased that's connected. Hello, Sita. Sorry, I forgot you were there, my love. I can do you next, Sita. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I forgot you were there. You haven't said anything for ages. You slipped into the chat nice and quietly, and you've been watching, haven't you? Ah, interesting. So interesting. Now this year you're in a personal year 8. So when you are in a personal year 8, you're going to be looking at how you're making money and how you're spending money, John Ross. Yeah. So you might want to look at like how you can, conserve resources, or you might be looking at, is the way you can feel more organized around your finances, so you feel more independent as well. So it can be a very auspicious year for many people when you get to a personal year 8. I'm in my 8 at the moment as well, and it's been a real sort of like eye-opening year of going, okay, so how can I do things differently? Rah-de-rah-de-rah, and it's just been very, very inspiring and uplifting. So, the 8 is a very auspicious number in many cultures. It represents two circles sitting on top of each other, which actually represent completion on the earth realm and completion on the heavenly realms. That's why it's so auspicious. So a lot of things can work out in your favor if you're living in the positive aspect of your ruling number and your day number influences. Yeah. So this year, you may see pennies from heaven or all that sort of stuff as well. Good. Sita, leave your date of birth in the chat for us then. JR, I'll pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. I'll be interested to get your feedback on the reading, and hopefully it's connected with you. So letting go is a big challenge, is it? However, I am working on it. Began channeling a book and have many experiences and inspired writings that are so evocative. Well, there you go. You see, the 3 is the writer. The 3 is the creative, the musician, the writer. So I'm not surprised that you're channeling a book into a physical form. Yeah. And you recently began a new chapter, did you? There you go. So the Pleiadian empath comes up for you. Tegeta and Tauri, the identical twins from the Pleiades. They're such beautiful beings, the Pleiadians, aren't they? So they work very much on the turquoise ray. And this is about channeling and telepathy. So it's interesting that you're saying that you began channeling a book. This card is saying, yeah, you are channeling that book. It's coming through from the higher realms, possibly even through the Pleiadian Council of Light. So what's the book about? There you go. So Sita. Sita is born on... you're Janet, sorry. It's lovely to meet you, Janet. So, Janet, were you born on the 8th of June or were you born on the 6th of August? And what's your new job that you're doing, JR? Simon, you're very chatty today, aren't you? You're being very, very chatty. So the 6th of August. So a lovely Leo lady. Yeah, I love Leos. Leos are leaders like Librans. Yeah. 1955. So you've got the 8, you've got the 9, you've got the 2 5s, and you've got the 6, and you've got the 1 as well. Brilliant. So you got a day number 6, you got a ruling number 9, 10, 28, 29, 34 is a 7, and then your year is a 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 23 is a 5. Empaths of the Pleiades. So your book was initially based on childhood experiences and has morphed into various additional formats. How interesting. Exactly, the Pleiadian empaths. Yeah, Tegeta and Tauri. It's a binary star system within the Pleiades. Yeah. So you've actually talking about the Pleiades, Janet. It's interesting because your soul colours are pink and turquoise. Pink and turquoise. Now, I often find people with this combination of soul colours connect up with parallel lives, soul origins within the Pleiades, the 7 sisters, that divine cluster of planets in our solar system. And so there is a very loving energy that comes through you, Janet. It's like love and trust. Yeah, that's love and trust. So a lot of the time when we see the Pleiadian vibration, it will carry the turquoise ray. So a lot of starseeds carry this vibration of the pink because it's about expressing love. So, you're a lover, not a hater. With that day number 6, I bet you've got a beautiful home that's a real safe haven for your family, and you love your family, and you're very creative. You love being creative at home, so you're likely to have a really nicely interior designed house full of plants. And you're also somebody who is very maternal, so you are a nurturer. You want to look after everyone, you want to nurture everyone. It's a very, very soft, gentle vibration, the Venus ray. And then you've also got the 7 as well, which is the seeker of truth, the philosopher archetype. That's your ruling number. So again, you love the mysteries, illusions, miracles, magic, and faith of life. A lot of 7 energy in the live chat today. So a lot of you guys have connections both with Pleiadian energy and Atlantis or Lemuria. And justice and equality become up as major themes for the 7. So they like things to be fair. So you like to support the underdog. You like learning through your own experiences. Again, a lot of 7s can go into the teaching what they learn through their own experiences, but you tend to carry your own burdens alone. So a bit like John Ross, you've got the 2 5s. So you've got a driving intensity of feeling, Janet. So you feel things super intensely. So make sure you sip chamomile tea before you eat if there's atmospheres around you, because otherwise your digestive system can start playing up, because it's almost like a driving intensity of feeling that you have in there with you as well. So, this year you're in a personal year 5, which is a year of freedom. So you need to book a trip and go on holiday this year. Your soul is craving space and time down by the water's edge this year. So make sure that you honor that, allow yourself to be surrounded by people that will allow you to express yourself freely. Try and let go of old masks of who you once were this year, and be honest with yourself about what it is that you want. If any part of you wants to hide, Janet, in life, it will make life quite difficult for you. So letting go of old masks is key. You're a very independent person by nature, and you may sometimes struggle to express that driving intensity of feeling. So, as I said, you're very good at listening to other people's problems, but you tend to carry your own burdens alone. And you'll also be drawn to the water elemental. So you might have a dream of living by the ocean and all of that sort of stuff as well. But you are somebody, again, who is like a dog with a bone. You're a very determined person once you put your mind to something. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, the life path number is 7. So when you see the pink Venus and turquoise 7 coming in together, this is a very, very soft Pleiadian vibration. It's beautiful, but it's about, you're here to express love on the planet. So you love to hide. Yeah, so I could see that, I could feel that from your energy when you came in and you kept very quiet, so you're hiding away. But this year, you're going to be called not to do that. You've got to get out into life. You've got to, start mingling again. There you go. So John Ross says, once I released past emotional trauma based on marriage and family, I was finally challenged to the extent that I spiraled downward and you got depressed, closed off to your gifts. Well, that's right. You see, the 3s can get very, very depressed, but that's where they get their material for their creative projects. So a lot of them do isolate themselves, become hermits, get depressed, and then they're like, bam, the project gets born. So you've got a partner who is an immensely gifted empath who has supported me emotionally and spiritually, and she has enabled me to release past pain and emotions when I was ready to let go. Oh, that's so gorgeous. I'm so pleased to hear that you've got a beautiful partner that loves you enough to be able to allow you to do that. Janet, you got the Hadean genius who came up for you, which is Coronis. And this is a rebirth after depression. All right, that comes up. So again, you may also have been through the dark night of the soul and mind, overcoming isolation, and it's like a rebirth taking place within your life. So, this year, make sure that you challenge yourself to get out into the world instead of hiding away from life. And you have 6 planets in the 12th house in Leo. So spirituality is an obsession. 100%. Well, it will be. As a 7, you know, you love the mysteries, the illusions, the miracles, the magic, and the faith of life. So you love exploring everything that lays beyond the veil. Yeah. There you go. Ah, I love that. There you go. I can pull a card for you, Suzanne. I certainly will. Now, guys, if you love the cards that I'm using today as well, then they are available to purchase. So if you love them, you think, oh, I'd love a deck of those. They come with a booklet as well. So they come with a nice thick booklet that I wrote myself, which is a beautiful colour booklet as well. So each of the cards has a colour image within there. It teaches you how to use the cards as well. So this is my own deck of cards. So, you know, if you loved those, sorry, darling, just scared the dogs then. They just jumped out of their skin, the poor little things. So yeah, if you want those, then they are available on my website as well. All right. So my website is this. So make sure you head over and check it out. All right. So dreamtimeacademy.com, and they're available on the homepage, and we ship those globally as well. The card that comes up for Suzanne, Brianne says, my full name is Brianne, Dawn 7 letters in my last, Libra 7107. I love it. I am rewatching. I didn't realise Bellatrix was a cat. Well, Bellatrix is part lizard. It's not a cat. And the Andromedan leader comes up for you, Suzanne. The Andromedan leader, Buna, which is about love and power and feminine leadership. All right. So maybe, you know, by you bringing love and power together in your own life, you can step up more into roles of leadership. And, you know, I often find when this card comes in, you are being called to step up more into roles of leadership. Do you want to come and say hello? Come on then. This is one of my doggies. This one is Bailey. Yeah, so he's a 2-year-old colonial spaniel. You're a cocker spaniel, aren't you? And you're chocolate and tan. So he's a very, very good boy, aren't you? And are you wanting something to eat now, are you, my love? Yeah, I think he wants something nice to eat for his lunch because he's been a good boy. He's been very patient all morning. If you'd like to make a donation, you can either do that through the super chat, or if you'd like the full Starseed Numerology Report, you can claim your special offer, my love, by clicking this link. I'll keep the special offer open for about the next sort of half an hour, 45 minutes, to give you a chance to head over there and get your full report, and then that will get emailed across to you once completed within 3 to 5 business days. All right? Brilliant. Oh. Well, have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for being with me today. I've thoroughly enjoyed being here with you all. Has everyone had a nice time, yeah? Hopefully you have. All right. There you go. So Janet says, how do you buy a super chat? I don't even know. Does anyone know how you do it? I have no idea on how on earth we do that. I have no idea. Let me have a look. If you can't do that, the other way to do it, if you want to make a donation, I'll pop in my PayPal me. So it's paypal.me/Dreemtime Academy. All right. There you go. That's the other way to do it. Oh, wonderful, John Ross. So your new job is enabling you to recoup past financial losses amidst the current economic climate. I love it. It's a joy to have you back in the chat again as well, Suzanne. Remember that I have got a new group, a membership portal that I've just launched as well, called the Oversoul Codex Collective, and you'll see details of that available on my landing page, on my website, on my homepage. So if you want to join a group of like-minded individuals and start learning more about your multidimensional aspects of life, like start connecting up with your cosmic community, then that is a brilliant place. We do monthly meetups and stuff like that as well. And the founding member offer is just 33 Australian dollars for 3 months as well. So you can check it out, what it's like being in the portal, meeting the other starseeds that are there, etc., etc. and see how you go. All right? Yeah. There you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's it. So apparently the super chat button is next to the comment. There you go. So thank you, Astara. There you go. So if you want to do that, that's the other way to do it. All right. Thank you once again, guys. I've loved being with you all here today, and I hope you all had an absolutely lovely live with me. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Big love, guys. See ya. Bye for now. Bye. There you go. Bye.